Ole Miss hopes to wash out any memory from last night's heartbreaker to Memphis against Alcorn State tonight. The Rebels meet Alcorn State for the 5th time ever tonight at Swayze Field. And they hope to do so with Jordan Vera on the mound. What's he got to do tonight to get back in the W column?
Well, he's got to use that fastball. I mean, he's a 90 to 92, 93 mile an hour fastball guy. The slider's a good pitch for him. But tonight, the key is he's got to fill the zone up. Don't give Alcorn State anything. This is not a powerful team. They don't knock the ball all over the ballpark. It's an Alcorn team that doesn't run a lot either. 34 stolen bases on the season.
Lifted out to right. Harris strips back. And there's out number 3. Sophomore Jermel Ford, Hattiesburg, Mississippi native, out on the mound today for Alcorn State. What will we see from the left-hander today?
Well, you're going to see that low 80s fastball, kind of a short arm action, so it's going to be maybe feel like a little bit quicker to the hitter, but he needs to be able to pitch ahead. Obviously, he doesn't have that swing and miss kind of stuff, so it was as far as I've ever seen one hit. I mean, it left the bat, I think, 116 miles an hour and hit somewhere close to halfway up the scoreboard, and wild pitch is going to get the Rebels a run. Actually, the wild pitch is going to get the Rebels 2 runs.
Ethan Leger at the plate, 0 for last night. Shoots this one high and deep to left center field. Smith on the run at the track, reaches up, makes the catch. Alderman comes home from third base. It's a 3-0 ball game. Freshmen just don't look like him, do they? You saw 6'5" on your screen, and as big and physical as he is. One hopper to third. Daniels with the backhand, and that ends the inning. And Gonzalez punches this the other way. This is going to add 2 for Ole Miss as Plattner and Groff crosses home plate. Gonzalez, hard turn at second base. He stays there. In the air to left center. Lucky on the run. It gets down over his head. Gonzalez hits third. He's on his way home. Harris is already at second base. 6-0 Ole Miss. Hasn't had a multi-hit game since March 10th of this year. And he pokes this one out to left. And a great diving play by Lucky out in left center. Robs Calarco of a hit. Gonzalez a 2 RBI double his last time up. And he gets under one out to right. Adams makes the catch. Plattner comes home. And it doesn't look like they're going to challenge him.
Reggie Williams isn't going to like that one very much.
Harris gets into one, right center field. Smith on the run at the track. This ball's gone. Calvin Harris stays hot, his 6th homer of the season. He's 3 for 3 tonight.
I don't know if hot is doing it justice, right? 4 for 5 last night, 3 for 3 tonight.
But you'd expect that, right, with Ole Miss. This one all the way to the backstop, on his way home. Green, and he's there safely. The Braves are on the board. Another wild pitch. Here comes Molina from third. Struck out with bases loaded with the game on the line in that series. This one scooched through Plattner's legs to the backstop again. 3 runs this inning for Alcorn, all via a wild pitch. Ripped into the gap, right center. Groff on the run, dives and comes up short. Harris is chasing it in front of the warning track. Jamal Green's at second base. Groff tugs this one down the line. Fair ball. Plattner hits third. He's on his way home. Groff on his horse to second base. 9-4 ball game. Airs this to center. Smith under it. But this will be deep enough to get Ethan Groff home. And that's how critical stolen bases are. Uh-oh. Pummels this. Dead center field. Holy cow!
It's just insane. They're going over the monster. And you knew it. I mean, when you hit a home run to dead center field that the center fielder basically doesn't move because they know it's so far over their head, something else. We saw 480 last night. I don't know if that's going to be 480, but it's going to be 4 something a lot.
Is that fair? That's a fair ball. How in the world did that get past Banks Jr.? One run is in. Semay comes home.
He's going to travel, I'll tell you that. Kem's going to be on the roster, so you know he's going to be there, right?
Those that are here they get into it. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Something you thought you'd never say here in 2023. Kemp Alderman slams the door shut on Alcorn State tonight. 13-4 final here at Swayze.